Good morning, students. How are you, students? Hope you all are fine and you must be doing well in your all the subjects and in your life. I hope that everything is fine. So, I would like to welcome you in this moral science class. In today's class, we are going to start lesson number 4. Okay, so it is completely a new lesson. So, let's begin the class. So before starting the class, here a starter is given. That starter means that an idea about the lesson, that what we are going to study in this lesson. So let's read the starter and try to understand. There are times when we all need something that we do not have. To work for that which we desire is worthy of praise. However, if it is not controlled, desires can become greed, and greed can become our master. So please try to understand. It is very important that there are times when we all need something. Means there is time in our lives when we need everyone. Means we all need something in our life. Okay, and that we do not have, means like many things we cannot have, but we want that it should be in our life. There are some certain needs are there in people which we do not have but we want. Like suppose you will think that I'm not having a very good house, so I should have a very good house. I'm not having that, I should have a motorbike. So this, so many things are there, so many needs are there of the people which we do not have, and we want to have that. To work for that which we desire is worthy of praise. Like whatever your desire is there, to fulfill your desire, if you are working hard, you are doing work, that is very much praiseworthy. Okay, that is praiseworthy. Okay, but however, if it is not controlled, desire can become greed. But extreme desire is also not good. Okay, what is happening, that if you are having a desire for anything and for that you are working hard and you are trying to achieve your desire, you are trying to fulfill your desire, so that is very worthy of praise, it is very good. But sometimes what is happening, if our desire is not controlled, like you are having too much desire and you are not able to fulfill, then still you are having desire. If your desire is not controlled, then desire can become turn into greed. It will turn into greed. Greed, you are knowing greed, in Hindi it is called lalach. Okay, it will turn into greed, and greed can become our master, and then greed will become our master. That you are having a greed of something, so greed will become your master. Anyhow you will try to find that thing, whether in right manner or the wrong manner. For that you can do some other kind of act which is not praiseworthy. Some illegal things also you can do to get your that desire, to fulfill your desire. So it should not be there. So always remember, students, that having a desire, it is very good. You have desire and work for it, it is very good. But extreme desire, it is not good. So we must control our desire. Okay, and if you don't control your desire, extreme desire, so what will happen, it will control you. Then you will be controlled by your desire, your greed. Okay, it will turn into greed. So that, about that only we are going to study in this story. It is very simple story. I hope that you have, I know that maybe some of you have already read this story. So let's begin. Here it is given, a dog found a nice juicy bone lying in the trash. Okay, a dog, what it is doing, is finding a nice juicy bone in the trash. In the trash means he found a juicy bone. So what he is doing, he quickly grabbed it and headed home, imagining all the time the pleasure of eating the bone in peace. Then what happened? When he found that juicy bone, so he quickly grabbed it. He quickly grabbed it and headed home. Headed home means what? Moving in a specific direction. Head, H-E-A-D, head, and E-D, headed. Headed means, so moving in a specific direction, that is called headed. Okay, headed home, means it is moving towards home and imagining in mind that all the times the pleasure of eating the bone in peace, how he will eat this in the peace at his house, he will sit and he will enjoy this, the pleasure of eating that bone. Okay. On the way he had to cross a small river that ran through the village. Okay. On the way where his home, that dog's house is there on the village, so there is a small river, okay, that ran through the village. As he stepped on the plank used for crossing, his eyes fell on a delightful sight. What happened? As he is passing, as he climbs on that, as he steps on the plank means wooden plank, means a flat wood which is kept on the river for crossing the river. Okay, like a made like a bridge. Okay, so plank was there. So as he stepped on the plank used for crossing, his eyes fell on a delightful sight. He saw a delightful sight. His eyes saw a delightful sight. What was that delightful sight? There in the calm water, in the river, there in the calm water of a river was another dog. In the river, in the calm water, another dog was there, and just like himself, with a delicious looking bone in his mouth. Like in his mouth, one delicious bone is there. Like that same kind of bone, delicious bone is there in that dog's mouth also. Okay. This is really my lucky day, he thought. He thought that it is really my lucky day. Surely I can take away the bone from this silly dog. He thought that surely I will able to take this bone also from this silly dog. Why? Because he thought that by the time he gets out of the water, by the time he will get out from the water, I will have reached home. In middle that time, I can run away from here, I can reach my home. But the moment he opened his mouth, his own bone fell into the water and disappeared. By the time when he opened his mouth, okay, so its bone also fall into the water in the river and disappeared. All he could see then was the other dog staring back at him with a sad look on his face. Now what is left here? Same thing is left, that what he is seeing, that the dog is also left without bone. Okay. Was the dog staring back? The dog is staring back means looking towards the dog, and he like sad face. So it was the face of a disappointed dog, and that face was the which dog's face? It was a disappointed dog who had lost not one but two delicious meals. Okay, so it was the face of the disappointed dog who did not lose one bone, lost the two bones. Why it is said that two bones? Because the dog was having the desire of having two bones, but now he not having not single bone also. Okay, so this is happening in our life also. So extreme desire is not good. So what is our need? According to our need, we should be satisfied. Okay, we must be satisfied according to our need. We should not greed more. Okay, like suppose see one bone was sufficient for the dog easily, that he could get that, he could eat that bone nicely, but because of his greed, that to getting one more bone, he lost his both the bones, means one his own bone and the other which he wanted to get. Okay, so this is the story. Now here some questions answers are there in the lesson. So we are going to discuss some question answer. Question number 1. What did the dog find lying in the trays? The answer is, the dog found a nice juicy bone lying in the trays. Okay. What was the dog imagining while he headed home with the bone? Answer is, the dog was imagining the pleasure of eating the bone in peace. Question number 3. What delightful sight did the dog see while crossing the river? The answer is, While crossing the river, the dog saw another dog just like himself with a delicious looking bone in his mouth. Question 4. What do you think he really saw? The answer is, in reality, he saw his own image in the water, in the river. Okay. Question 5. What do you think keep the dog from seeing what was really there? The answer is, the greed and desire of getting another bone keeps the dog from seeing what was really there. Okay. Question number 6. Why did he think he would be able to take the second bone and get away? The answer is, the dog thought that he can take away second bone from the another dog because by the time he gets out of the water, he will have reached his home. 7. Question. What happened when he tried to take the another bone? When he tried to take the another bone, his own bone fell into the water and disappeared. Question number 8. How did the dog feel after losing both bones? The dog, sorry, printing mistake is that the dog felt disappointed after losing both bones. So here that dog will come, by mistake dog missed, the dog. Okay, the dog felt disappointed after losing both bones. Okay, so we have completed the question and answer of the lesson number 4. Now after the question answer, vocabulary part is there, that we are not taking here vocabulary part. Here some words are given, using those words we have to fill in the blanks, so that you will do yourself, you will fill in the blanks in your book. Now the next part is the discussion part. In discussion part, it is given question, it is given discussion question which you all have to discuss in the class. Okay, is it a sign of greed to want to improve our life? If you want to improve our life, that it is a sign of greed. So this is a very good question for discussion. Okay, so in the class, all the participants will discuss, all the students will discuss on this question, that is it sign of greed if you want to improve your life? So according to my understanding, it is not. Okay, if you want to improve our life, it is not the sign of greed. Okay, suppose now I am living in a small house. I want that as my life that should be improved. Okay, for that I am working. I want to get higher education, I want to develop myself, I want to keep myself on good position. So it is not a sign of greed. Okay, according to my understanding. But these things we will discuss in class nicely with all the participants. Okay, not for the conclusion, it is the, we don't have to come to any conclusion to this question. Discussion, just we have to discuss both the parts. Okay, here what things are right, wrong, everything we have to discuss about this question. Okay, now the memorization. Here a quotation it is given, this quotation you have to memorize. Concern yourself with the things that benefit mankind and not with your corrupt and selfish desire. So what this quotation it is saying? This quotation it is saying that concern yourself with the things that benefit mankind. We have to concern ourselves with those things which is benefited for the whole mankind, not with your corrupt and selfish desire. And we should not concern with those things which is satisfying our desire only and our corrupt and selfish desire. So we should concern of the things which is beneficial for whole mankind. So this is the quotation. You memorize this quotation. Okay, now the assignments. Complete the question and answer of lesson 4 in your book and learn nicely. First, next is that complete fill in the blanks of lesson 4 in your book. Then memorize the quotation of lesson number 4. Just now we have discussed, and write and learn the hard words of lesson 4. If you are finding any hard words in the quotation or in the lesson, it is there, which already I have discussed all the things. If you are finding any hard words or difficult word is there, or any new word is there, so what will you do? You will list all those words in your copy and find its meaning and learn the meaning. Okay, so this is the assignment. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Thank you, students. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.